Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Phyrexia. All will be one. And we are going to be jumping into a premiere draft for Phyrexia. All will be one right now, seeing what happens. Yes, I am sure it is new set. I must play. Waiting for others. Waiting for others. They were waiting for me for a second, but waiting for others. Seems to be a slow time to do draft right now. We have a Mythic. All will be one. All right. This card, I think it's okay. It pushes us towards oil pretty heavily. Pushes it. I mean, if we have planeswalkers, it'll just turn into a nuke. Toxic does work with it, proliferate and such. But oil in general puts a lot more counters on stuff than anything else. It does wind up being, I think, in this set a lot of pings, a lot of like ping, 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 instead of a lot of like blap. I'm sure that made sense to you. I hope that it made sense to you. If it didn't make sense to you, then, well, I'm sorry that you are, Alright. Leaning immediately towards the Vorak here. Proliferate, just a solid like card advantage card. The Mere Convert could also like play. Too many Rumbles, alright. I think the Vorak's the pick. Arena is certainly a card that exists in this set. I think it's a little slow, and it's definitely not like all will be one. Ah, we're very early. Let's just take it. Let's take it. We're already playing slow. The alternative was like a mirror. I'm gonna take the arena. Evangelist, very good card. Definitely not what we're doing. I want to take this free from Flesh. I like this card a lot. I like it a lot. It's my favoriteest. Alternatives like Flensing Raptor, and this is not really building towards a Flensing Raptor deck. Like Evangelist or Flensing Raptor are the other picks. So I'll take the free from Flesh. Okay. Crescendo here. Maybe we just pivot. Or maybe we go red-black. Like, red-black has oil stuff. Yeah, I'll take the Annihilating Glare. Like, Crescendo's good. It's good, but... not seeing a lot of crazy good stuff. Okay. This is definitely pushing more towards black. We could take the Skiff, but I think here we want to take the Siphoner. Have some little thing that'll get us some form of counters. Centurion is also okay. Skull Bomb is fine. What is this? Are we just like not getting absolutely ruined in this draft? Is no one drafting white? Don't tell me like after all of this, no one's drafting white. Everyone's committed to their pack one, pick one, and none of them were white. Because this Porcelain Zealot's fine. It is good. Charged Mites is decent. Complete Devotion's fine. I'm looking at like Kuldotha Cackler. This card's great. Well, not great, but it's good, right? All the white cards we're seeing are decent cards, and then like I guess the Scheming Aspirant's fine. Oh, the person next to us has come back and is now flooding us with cards. Let's take the no, let's take this Aspirant. Yeah, take the Aspirant. Awakened Sleeper. Like we could still be yeah. None of this is good. Let's just take this thing. Okay. Green is gone. Like super gone. Blue's open. You want to play blue? No, I don't want to play blue. Hexgold Slash is excellent here. We could also look at the Vat of Rebirth, because that's like plays with our plan. The Mantis, but green is pretty, like we didn't get any green, so I don't count on getting that anytime soon. So we're gonna take the Hexgold Slash. I think it's just best card here, and then hopefully this Vat of Rebirth comes back around, I guess. This deck does not seem to be shaping up very well. I'm sorry, what? Well, thank you. I said this deck wasn't shaping up very well, and this pack was just absolutely nuts. This pack is insane. Okay, Anoint with Affliction, Nimrazer, Resistance Skywarden, also pretty good. We've got Lattice Blade. Like, what is this? We're taking Sulfim. Okay. I don't think this card is like exceptional, but like if we have spent a creature, like all the oil counters on something, I think it's decent. We don't have anything to sacrifice yet, but we will, hopefully. That's sort of what we're trying to do here. Yeah, we'll take it. It's a sacrifice outlet. We don't have any prolif. I think this deck is going to do poorly. I'm going to hedge my my bets here. Play for take the rare for the play instead of what else we have? Like we have some ridiculous rares. We have some ridiculous rares, but we don't have any like oil synergies at all. The best we've got. Okay, so this is a 4-drop with a death trigger. I guess that's something. Shrapnel Singer is something we could use up. I just took the Shrapnel Singer. That's fine, I guess. Scrap Trap's okay here. I guess Molten Rebuke is like fine. We'll take the Scrap Trap. This plays into like all the plans. Rat King. I'm gonna take the Rat King because there's nothing else here for us. Like there's no red. Like someone's gonna have a good time with red blue, with the Serum Core Chimeras. Guess we're taking Mere Kinsmiths. This is just sad. Like Vats here. Grimnark. Yeah, whatever. We'll take a Vat. So yeah, we made out like a bandit in terms of rares, but in terms of a deck, we have not made out at all. I'm gonna take the Whisper over a second Scrap Trap. We're gonna need some like oil synergies or something. I think oil's getting like I don't think a lot of oil's been opened, but I also think it's getting picked out. That's a Hive Master. We can definitely use that. I guess we're more like red-black sacrifice. There's absolutely zero chance we're getting corrupted. Like, we have a Pestilent Siphoner, and that's it for poison. So I would rather take the sacrifice outlet than the, Alright. Just solid rares. And mythics. All day long. We got past a mythic. Like, alright, this is a... Yeah, we got past a mythic. Sorry. You must only play limited. So the person to our left only plays limited. And they took the correct pick for themselves for their deck in pack 2, in the opening of pack 2. I don't know if you should Well, either that or they're very new to the game. Okay, here, we'll take the fixing land, right? Like, we have other picks here. We have a lot of other picks here, but we'll take this land. It is constructed stuff, but it's also... So I'm questioning, without the ability to turn on the corrupted clause on Anoint, is Shieldred's Edict just better? No, Anoint's probably still better. Format's very fast, so... Siphoner is another way to get a counter on something. Finisher, no. Skull Bomb, also no. We'll take this Skull Bomb, actually. Yikes. Nope, we're taking a Shrapnel Slinger. We don't have any creatures. And it's pack 3, so we have to take creatures here. We can even like consider this Volshock Splitter because it's... We have some creatures in here that we might wind up running. Take a Dune Mover. Get us to that third land. All right. Just some junk that plays. Okay. Is like Testament Bearer or Sawblade Scamp better? No, I'll take the Red Suns. Bone Picker. Not doing much of anything, but doing something. Another Shrapnel Slinger. You know, Shrapnel Slinger Part 3. Axiom Engraver. Oil Counters. It's coming around. Alright. This stuff, we'll take the Mirror because we could play it. We'll take this because it is a thing. And we'll take this because it exists. Wow, no one was in blue. No one was in blue. Oh my god. Okay, well, we can run both of those as well. Kinsmith, I'm not going to run the Kinsmith and the Custodian. But let's take a look here. Alright. That's all our creatures. So, what do we have for... Okay, so Scheming Aspirant is trash. Scheming Aspirant is actual trash. We're actually at 15 creatures, so we did get a fair number in the last set there. Let's take a look at oil. So the Cackler, the Engraver, Free from Flesh. I think we cut Free from Flesh here because it only has like some synergy with Engraver, and that's about it. Cackler's pretty bad here. It's a 2/3 trample most of the time. We are. I mean, I'm just questioning my sanity entirely. I think the Shrapnel Slingers are going to keep. What is the chance that we actually get any sort of toxic going? We've got a little bit of toxic. This Caramonics is really funny because it's just a 3/3 toxic. Put the top 5 cards of your library on the bottom. Or top. Yeah. Top 5 cards of your library on the bottom. So it's nice to know what you're not going to ever draw. But it's not doing a ton. This is actually a creature as well. That's so 16 creatures. We can sack the artifact to slow bad to get 4 mana to play an artifact, which or equip an artifact, which is probably not good. I'm gonna take that out. Awaken the Sleeper. This is probably good in our deck. We have the Centurion to sack. We have the Shrapnel Slingers to sack. We have Kethek, which can sack. If it's an artifact, Slowbad can even sack it. Is all will be one good? So I think the Pestilent Siphoner can go. Like, it's just not synergizing with anything else in the deck. Like, it's nice to get up to... No, maybe it should stay. Maybe it should stay. And we'll cut, like... Cut the oil out entirely. I guess the Skull... Well, no, the Skull Bomb is just, like, a card that's not in our deck. And can sack to, like, Centurion for +2/+2. It doesn't draw, then. What does Red Sun's Twilight actually do for us? It's a very interesting one. Like, I'm not sure that this does anything for us. I think Cackler has to go. These 3 might be able to stay, just because Skullbomb can just exist and work with all will be one, or just draw a card. Let's cut a Shrapnel Singer. Scrap Trap, maybe? Just the Proliferate's not doing anything the vast majority of the time in this deck. Right? We're gonna, what? Proliferate and Oil counter. Maybe Poison counter? And if we didn't have Corrupted before that point, it's probably not going to take us over the edge. We have a fair number of legends, so Kethic's probably not, like, great, but it's sacrificing... So we should leave enough stuff in here that it can hit, that we don't get blown out. Let's cut this Whisper of the Dross. That's probably worse than... Like, it's fine, but it's probably worse than whatever else we're doing. This deck is doo-doo. It might win a game. Sure. Check out my rares, opponent. Check out my rares. Please duress me. Please duress me. Please duress me. Actually, don't duress me. That would be terrible. That'd be awful for me. My whole reason for having this hand would go away. Play that. Decline. It's a bear! Tradesies! Yay! Snap trade. Trick? No. See, the thing about that one is it doesn't have Death Touch, so I'm going to play this Centurion and block it for days. Hopefully. Maybe I just die, but I'll hopefully block it for days. They didn't have a trick last time. They're bluffing, right? And then, oh, Whisper of the Dross. Yeah, okay. Yep, nope, that's a thing. That's a thing that exists. Bonepicker Scourge. It's a flying 2/2. And here we go. Is this even the right one to play, or should I just play the Phyrexia Arena? No, we'll play the all-wheelie one. No attacks. Check out my Mythics, opponent. Check out my Mythics. We will play a Phyrexian Arena and the Shrapnel Slinger. Yes, let's go. We're gonna play Solfim here and pass the turn. Now we can activate the Solfim. Check out my rares. This is so silly. Sure. That's fine. I'm not going to just pitch my hand for no reason. Play a Stinging Hive Master. Annihilating Glare. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Target that. Sack this. Do we want to sack this? Yeah, we'll sack this. And smack him. Pass the turn. No! I worked so hard not to get a poison counter. I worked so hard. Okay. So when you draw all your mythics, the game goes surprisingly well for no reason at all. That was an exceptional game of, I don't know what happened. Like, yeah, the 5/4 is good, but the other two were like, the 5/4 and Phyrexia Arena worked together to sort of make that untenable for my opponent. But other than that, it was just me playing a bear every turn that stymied their aggression, right? I played a bear on turn 2. They played a 1/1 on the 1/1 death touch on turn 1. I played a bear on turn 2. On my turn 2, they attacked and traded. I called that they didn't have a trick and blocked, and we were good to go. We'll keep this. This is actually quite good because we can combat Cutthroat Centurion into. So here's what we're gonna do. We don't need another land, so we're gonna play the Axiom Engraver. If we hadn't drawn our 4th land there, I would have played the Dune Mover. But as it stands, we have it, so we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna go Centurion. We actually drew our 5th land. Yikes. And we're gonna pass. Blade Hold War Whip. Yikes. Okay, well, but actually that's totally fine because that plays right into Awaken the Sleeper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this. We're gonna Awaken the Sleeper on this War Whip creature. Take the action. Sack it. And smack them. So yeah, that was just like an ideal. They can put the oil counters on the sprinter. They are. Okay. We're not going to block. Rummage. Sulfim. So we can Dune Mover, get a land, play Axiom Engraver, pitch the Bone Picker Scourge, and play the Phyrexia Arena this turn. So let's do that. Let's do Dune Mover. No. I might want to get a mountain. Do I want to get a mountain? I have no idea. Let's get a mountain. Because we can. Because that's what we did. That's what we set ourselves up for. We'll pitch this. Play this. Play this. Pass turn. Another War Whip. Yeah, that's bad for us. Draw and draw. Solfim. Red, white, red, white. They have like the pacifism, the arrest style effect. Red, white, and blue. Okay. My turn. Oh my god, it's so freaking broken. Yeah, 3 is plenty. 3 is plenty. We don't need to go nuts here. Play the mountain. Oh my god. Oof. Just like absolute hosers for our opponent. That was insane. Just drew the cards which would specifically destroy them the hardest. Okay? I mean, that's just crazy. And I've never seen a deck like that. I've never seen a deck like what our opponent played in Limited before. But we happen to match into them, and we happen to draw the absolute hosers for them. That's gotta feel terrible. Like, that's gotta feel horrible as the opponent. And I am so sorry. You should have never faced that matchup in a million billion years, but you did, and wow. So there is a question here as to whether we pitch like all will be won to draw, or just play. No, let's just play and play this Hive Master. Maybe we have to loot, but if I'd rather just keep all this stuff. Flensing Raptor. Oh no! Oh, that doesn't have Toxic. I always forget that card doesn't have Toxic. Maybe we just pitch Caramonics. It's vanilla 3/3. It probably isn't doing what we need here. So let's go to combat. Let's attack with this Hive Master. They do block. Well, that's excellent for us. Target that, sack that, call it a day. Right, like... Okay, you've got another Flensing Raptor. I'm just gonna draw. Yes! Yes! Ha ha ha. Not that it matters, but we're gonna just play. Look at my rares, opponent. Look at my rares. Not trying to flex on you, just I want to smack you. Just misclicked. Just misclicked. Here we go. Opponent gets their second white source. hits us, and their plan may be to just keep tapping with the Sinew Dancer for the next couple of turns. No, it is not. It is not. Okay, that can definitely go. Cancel that. So the question is, do we run out all Obi-Wan, or do we run out Caramonyx? Let's run out all Obi-Wan. The Ribskiff will be attacking. If they want it to. Duelist of Deep Faith. Weirdo. Well, I'm definitely blocking now. The Shrapnel Slinger, we can throw the Siphoner, or we could play like Caramonyx Slinger and throw the Slinger. I think that's probably better, is Caramonyx. Okay, so we're not drawing that Furnace Skull Bomb or another Shrapnel Slinger. That's good, actually. That is very nice for us. We will sacrifice this to shoot the skiff. Okay, we died. Oh my gosh. Opponent just slow rolling the crap out of us. Three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 7, whatever. Let me do the thing. Come on. Okay, it absolutely did not matter. That was weird from our opponent. Just weird lines. But weird is not bad, it's just weird. Keep this. dokie. Opponent leads on Cultivator. We're not playing until turn 3, which is a little unfortunate because we are leading on like Karamonics, which is nothing. It's a 3/3, right? They got a Terramorphic. That's great for us. That's great. Let's just run out Karamonics because it's a rat. Rat King. Okay, all of these cards were not great. Engraver and Skullbomb are okay. So they're going to 4 mana this turn if they want it, and have the land, obviously, but like it's a 3/3 toxic 1. I don't know why. Like it has a lot of text on there, but like it doesn't actually do anything. Okay, I guess maybe here it does something because okay, we definitely run out this Cutthroat Contender here. And trade for the Engraver, I guess. 2/2 or the 1/3? Engraver. Yeah, the Engraver's got a better activated. You're really gonna fight my Cutthroat Centurion right now. No blocks. Dragon Wing! For Mirrodin! Da-da-da! And we just swing with this. They're gonna oil up. Leads me to believe they have the big cinder thing. I think there's only 6, so this would be 4 right now. Or maybe they just have a big beater, which would be also like phenomenal for us because awaken the sleeper into whatever. We're not gonna block. Opponent's playing very tight, right? That's some very correct play from them. Oh, please play some giant. Yes! Yes! It is time! I steal it. Oh, it's too good. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Skitterfang, they have to go for lifelink here or else they just die. They have to remove it for lifelink, target the Predation Steward. Go to 6, they play a Battle Gear. That's fine. Go to my turn. I'm gonna play I'm gonna do what I should do, which is anoint this thing. And play a Bone Picker Scourge. We will sacrifice our sack outlet. Oh. No, we do this. We kill the 2/2, not the 2/1. They oil up. And they died! Yeah, the active treason, threaten, provoke, whatever they're called, you know, betrayer effects. If you've got a sack outlet, they're just ridiculous. They're silly. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Is, you know. Okay, we might be able to use Slowbad to ramp into Dragonwing Glider, which is funny. That's funny. Shrapnel Slinger. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to block if we want to do that. We should probably block this Jawbone Duelist. Like, Slowbad is very slow. Oh, Planar Disruption. Sure, okay, we're gonna just do the thing. Play the Slowbad. Unless they have another Planar Disruption or something. In which case, no, that's Porcelain Zealot. Okay, that's really bad. I mean, they just have a bonkers card against everyone. Okay, so we're going to play a Mountain. We're going to play this Sting Hive Master and Vat of Rebirth instead of the Dragonwing Glider, because I think the Dragonwing... We're just going to chump here. Okay. Opponent is on that craziness. We are, however... A-okay. Unfortunately, yeah, we're just like okay. I shouldn't have done that now. I should have waited until they targeted. Oh my god, we're dead. I mean, what did I say? The white creatures are freaking insane. Because we can tap this Slowbad, sack this thing. Dragonwing Glider. But we just die. Oh my, you're such a moron. Just all in me. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, dead. No, I didn't have fun. My opponent played all the broken white cards, and I played, like, vanilla 3/3s and 2/2s. Right? opponent had the Nutter Butters. They had fun because they absolutely stomped on me, and it looked like I did something. I did make one mistake because I was on tilt, but I don't think that mistake cost us the game. I think that mistake was just a mistake on the path that we were already losing on, right? Like, opponent leads on Thirsting Roots. I can't Hex Gold Slash that. Come on, man. You're supposed to play the Mana Dork. Opponent on green-white. Dude, mover. Yeah, we're just gonna slash it. Player on Dune Mover. We do not need our 5th land. I mean, our 5th land is nice if we have our 5 cost stuff, but otherwise it's not. You know, proliferate? No? Okay. Yeah, here we just go combat, smack you. Against red-black, I think you just block that, right? Like, there are a couple of tricks, but not anything that's gonna blow a Dune Mover out of control. Like, I can give it +2/+2 and 2 oil counters. Yeah? Think that's gonna happen? Let's play this. Combat. I'm gonna smack you. So they're actually Naya? I totally missed that this was a mountain that they played. They're not blocking. I guess that makes sense because we have, like, a Phyrexian Arena in play, which is a clock. They will probably block the next attack. Because they want to avoid getting corrupted. But I mean, you'd have 2 fewer poison counters if you blocked on turn the first time I attacked you with it. We could just play all 1v1. Which would probably incentivize them to block because they don't want to take the extra ping. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. All will be one. Yeah, I thought so. Oh my god, and a trick! Okay, sure. Let's play everything. Vat of Rebirth. Bone Picker Scourge. Shrapnel Slinger. So what we can do here is double block this Brutalizer and then kill the Spore Singer. With the triggers from the Vat of Rebirth. Pestilent Siphoner, Swamp, Soulfim. Conduit. It's a nice conduit. Unfortunately, you've played a spell this turn, so Conduit doesn't do anything immediately. Let's activate. So it comes off of hexproof. Oh, we can kill him. We can just kill him here. We're gonna be stupid, right? Oh, no, it doesn't work, because it's, yeah. It doesn't exactly work. This is an instant, right? We'll play this. We will... Yeah, we'll sacrifice this thing. Oh, no, it doesn't work. We'll pass... Oh, we can what am I doing? We can kill them. We can kill them. I'm gonna activate this. Pitch our 2 removal spells. Put another indestructible counter on it. Bing! Yeah, so normally you don't think about something like, hey, I can put an extra indestructible counter on my legendary creature to ping them out of the game. Even if we couldn't kill them there, because we didn't have the sacrifice from the Kethic, we could... well, we would have had the sacrifice from the removal spell, but we could have killed their creature, because when its counter got removed, we had the instant speed. It goes from having hexproof to having trample, and we have the removal spell for it. It's a little risky because they could have Free from Flesh to like trip it back into hexproof, which is weird. It's a really weird interaction with that card because it goes from trample to hexproof, which is basically not what you want in some situations. We're going to lead on a mountain, and we're going to play a Furnace Skullbomb. Whatever they play on turn one probably isn't going to need me to Hex Gold Slash it. Let's play Pestilent Siphoner. Blue-black. Blue-black Proliferate. Picker Scourge. Unfortunately, Hex Gold Slash does not work against that. Nor that. This is unfortunate. Yeet. Pass turn. I played a bear. We're playing a lot of bears in this deck. A lot of bears. Dude Mover comes down. We don't find anything. And we pass the turn because our opponent has a 1/4 that can become whatever they need it to, sort of. More or less. Oh, no. No, not like this. Okay, this is probably more funny than good. All in. Pop this. Pop it again. One more time, so there's no counters on this thing. Try for the Hex Gold Slash. Probably gets countered, but what am I going to do? Not? And they could have, yeah, they could have done that on whatever we targeted there. Oh, we need our Phyrexian Arena to turn our trash into vast quantities of trash, which we can then use to win the game. That's just more garbage. Oh my god. This deck is like the highest highs and the lowest lows. I don't even know what you want from me. No, I'm not going to block that. We're so close to having a Vampire Nighthawk. Oh my god, it's a bear. I think we just hold on to this one, right? Like, it's not changing the equation at all. Having an additional ground bear, and maybe they play like an artifact or enchantment that we have to deal with. No blocks. They're on like 8. I didn't realize they were on 8, but they are. We'll play Kethek. I'm gonna pass. Does the Scourge get us anywhere? Like, sacking the Scourge, it gives us one less flying attacker. No, we're not gonna sack anything. Like, it gives us a bear or something. Or an Axiom Engraver. Axiom Engraver might be okay. Oh, nope. Just gonna take it. This can get us somewhere. Play it. Yeah, you're corrupted. I got there. Block me with your 1/4. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know what I'm doing. I could have attacked with the Kethek as well. That was stupid. They could have like that 1-mana trick that untaps a thing. I mean, now that they're corrupted, I don't really care about the flyer versus a ground pounder. Play the Shrapnel Slinger. I mean, it's not relevant that it exists. We just decline this. And all attack. Hope that they block poorly or don't have any crazy tricks. Oh my, they have another Offer Immortality. Like a chump. Four, five, six, 7, 8. We need 2 proliferates to kill us. And we need, like, basically that. And I don't even think that does it. This attack makes sense. The flyer does not. We are going to be sacking the Shrapnel Slinger to do this. kill that. Pass the turn. Block the troll or drake. Edifice, sure. Decline the edifice. Go to my turn, and we win! Oh. Just, like, don't miss attacks like that. That was really bad on my part to miss that I could have attacked with a 4-4. Yeah, it was a good hand. I mean, maybe not good, but acceptable. That on turn 1. Nothing on 2, which is potentially unfortunate for us. Oh my god, it's bad. Oh, hey, we got it. 2-drop. Nope. It's a bear. I have a bear. You played a Jawbone Duelist, I played a bear. It's fine. Oh, no. No. No, no, no. No. Why? Why you do this? No Necrosquito. There's, like, potentially... Oh, and we're pitching a bunch of decent stuff. I mean, Kethek's actually the only thing there that's really decent. There's potential... Never mind. I was going to say there's a potential to, like, say, hey, you shouldn't use the Annihilating Glare, because you could awaken the Sleeper into Annihilating Glare on the following turn, but I think we had to kill that. I really want that Necrosquito dead. With this being their only creature, I'm going to do this. This will get them corrupted for our... corrupted spells. We're also corrupted, but that's okay. That's okay. Never mind. No, it's not. We just freaking lose. That killed us. Yeah, okay, that's a card. Surprise, surprise. I hope, you know, uh, like I said, I think all will be one. This is probably not a good card in this draft format. Like it's cute, but the draft format's so fast, and the strategy that wants to use that this would work sort of best with is even faster, right? Um, with Gruel Oil being like just the one drops are super critical, and they come in with the most oil and they get the most oil over the course of the game, and they're getting oil on turns like 2, 3, on turns 2 and 3 and 4, and then all Obi-Wan comes down on turn 5. It doesn't trigger any of them. Okay, importantly, it doesn't trigger any of the oil cards in a meaningful way, right? It's not, none of them have, you know, enters the battlefield, you know, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield, put an oil counter on this. It's like cast a non-creature spell. There's just all sorts of stuff like that. Like Glistener Seer has there's 3 oil counters on it. That's a 1 drop. Okay? You're playing that on your early turns. You're not holding that for like all will be won later in the game. And then Jataxian Jataxian Rapper. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's going to happen. So that's happening after. This is removing. And like, yeah, it's just none of it's triggering when all will be one comes in. The only thing that could be triggering is like hitting your opponent with some toxic stuff, and red has no toxic. Red is not toxic. So I really feel like this is not a good card in this draft format. Like, it's okay. Like, it can do stuff, and it can definitely like stabilize you in some games. And it did win us a game. Like, it won us a game, having the extra reach. But that was also because it was like a ridiculous set of like Sulfim and Obi-Wan and, you know, just pitching 2 cards to do 2 damage was lethal, and that's really dumb. Like, really stupid. Never gonna happen again. Right? But it's cool. It's just not good, right? Kethic, same deal. Like, this is definitely not. I don't even think this is like a 60 card. Excuse me. Card. Like, it's designed in such a way that it could be played in 60 card, but this is very much like a commander design through and through. The only thing that makes it not great for commander is like it hits non-legendaries, so it's not flipping into some of your most powerful cards. Yeah. So this was a very stupid deck that got by on the back of like being dumb. This card being very good in limited, Sulfim being ridiculous and limited. Awaken the Sleeper, actually, us having some sacrifice outlets for this Awaken the Sleeper. and just, you know, consistently pulling off something that, you know, that should be relatively difficult to put together for us. This Cutthroat Centurion, we've got one sacrifice outlet that we consistently hit and consistently put together with an Awaken a Sleeper and just destroyed people with. Yeah. This was some nonsense. Is all I'm saying. At the end of the day, this was a pile of nonsense, and like, I don't know, just a pile of rares. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. It was very dumb, and I'll see you next time.